Yo, what up, what up? For Hypebeast Radio, this is Manny, and this is Soundcheck, a show that looks to discover the origin story of your favorite artists and major players in the music industry. We ask the questions that you always wanted to get answered, and you never know who may pop by. For the newest episode, we talked to J.I.D, the Atlanta native signed to J. Cole's Dreamville label, who discusses making the newest project, DiCaprio 2, his favorite movies, his love for sports, and so much more. Welcome to Soundcheck. New episode of Soundcheck, season 2 once again, and we have one of my favorite artists. One of my favorite artists in the last couple of years. I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? It's J.I.D. Yeah.
So, I guess we usually do an origin story, and so I'm kind of familiar with how you came up, but then I would like you to tell what your origin story is. Like, how did you become J.I.D.?
That was a childhood nickname, J.I.D. It came from my it was Jittery, because I was moved around and like ran around and shit as a kid. But I just said J.I.D. because it's easier, you know what I'm saying, to say. I ain't want to say the other one. I ain't never really think I was going to be a rapper or anything like that. I always loved music and had a passion for it and stuff like that, because I was a super big fan of like great shit, but I really never saw myself like, I saw myself doing something amazing, but never like being on stage. And so it's kind of like a shock in a way, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a shock, me being like in this position and actually knowing that I'm like, oh, you actually, like, I'm pretty good at this. Like, yeah. I know how to put stuff together and just been working at it for a minute. So yeah. And
you actually started the passion or started looking into music when you were at the Hamptons with Earth Gang.
Kinda a little bit before then. I used to like play around and rap with the homies and stuff, and I did like little random tracks back in high school, just little bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I knew, like, I was thinking of a transition when I got into college. I was already on it. Like, I was like, all right, bro, football not gonna work out, because I was on the football scholarship.
Yeah.
And then I just made the transition.
When did you think you were like, all right? When did you realize you were good?
I don't know. I always listen to like good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to mimic that in time periods when I just was like a fan of the music, you know what I'm saying? So I would learn songs and I could recite them real good. And then I'm like already good at writing myself, just outside of trying to be an artist. Mm-hmm. Just a good, I don't know, I'm good at just dialogue, like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Then I can translate the paper well, or translate to whatever type of scene I'm trying to paint. So that was just a big part of it, a cool part of it that made everything come together when I started like doing it on my own. Like, oh, all right, I like this type of sound because this is the type of sound I used to listen to when I was just a fan.
Yeah.
And I just moved along with it and kept working at it. Just listening to great shit for real though.
And years later, you got a critically acclaimed album. Songs are out, names traveling, headlining tours. Do you ever look back and be like, man, this has been like a crazy couple of years?
Yeah. Not yet. I ain't really look back and had that moment yet, because we still like in the grit of it and like the grind phase of it. So I ain't really had that realization yet. But doing sold out tours and people saying your words and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And touring with the homies that I started this shit with, like, that was probably a realization. Like, oh, this is fire. Like, I'm fired this shit. Yeah, that's a moment. Yeah.
How did the series? How did the series mixtape series start? What's the origin from that?
None. I feel like 2014 I was on tour, and I came out tour. 2015 I started working on it. It took me like a month or something like that, because it was just 7 tracks. You know what I'm saying? And I was just working on it because I needed to work on some music, and I came up with a whole scheme about it with the DiCaprio name and shit, and it just worked out like that. This is probably gonna be the last one of the whole, like, it's only gonna be 2, so it's not even. It's a series 2.
Yeah, I guess yeah. Once they get a second.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the last one of that, and just gonna keep moving on with the music. But that was just like a time period, and this is another time period that feels right to go back into that type of zone.
What's going on in this time period that's happening for you right now that's different from before?
None. I just want to put more music out. You know what I'm saying? I I got a lot of shit already. You know what I'm saying? So I need to put more music out. Like I'm kind of like a hoarder when it comes to it. I make the shit and I sit with it and live with it. Most of the songs on this I've had for like years. Like the oldest song here is probably like 3-4 years old. But you know what I'm saying? I just live with the music and I love it. I love what I do, so I don't really like. I know the people gonna get it. I know the people gonna love it. But I'm gonna stop taking so much time because I took a year and some change since Never Story. I've been dropping little songs and doing like shit with movies and shit. But now it's like, all right, I can, yeah.
You said shit with movies?
Yeah, just like trailers. You know what I'm saying? Writing songs for trying to get shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to get placements in movies and stuff like that, syncs and all of that stuff.
Okay.
And then just trying to get into that whole world because you know what I'm saying. I'm a writer outside of just being a artist and shit.
Yeah. Are you thinking about doing like I guess a show, a movie?
Nah, I already got like scripts of movies and stuff written.
Oh,
I'm
snap.
just trying to find a way to activate them and get the right people behind it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I'm not like, I love music and stuff like that, and I want to do it because I love it. So it's one of my means of income right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to add to that, but I want to do it on a major level, on something like a dream. Like, how does rap shit happen? This is kind of like a dream that I kind of seen even more clearer than the music. You know what I'm saying? Just me being a writer type shit.
What's your process? Like, what's the difference between you writing for scripts and then writing raps?
It's just different because one of them I'm thinking about the composition of music behind it, and then one is just like, all right, let's paint this picture through whatever type of idea and whatever feeling, emotion we want the people, you know what I'm saying, to feel behind it. Yeah.
Because I write scripts as well, and I think the interesting part about it is that you're trying to like tell this story that's one relatable, but also
you gotta teach a lesson in
exactly.
all of it. Yeah.
You're trying to convey something to the audience that sometimes it's from your experience or just from your imagination. What's your process in getting that dialogue to be, I guess, realistic with that? Like, how do you sit down and be like, all right, let me get this conversation to make it be like, it makes sense, or let me connect this storyline with this.
We try to find like uncharted waters, you know what I'm saying? And then me and the homies sit down. It's not even just me, you know what I'm saying? I got a few homies that's just genius. Earth Gang is a part of it, and we always just come up with great ideas. So I feel like we got like 2 or 3 scripts that's like crazy, like great ideas that just got to be activated. And that just come along with like music, you know what I'm saying? Me starting with the music and trying to connections, funding that, and building my brand and all of that fun fuck shit. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be super cool because there definitely is a need for more, I guess, people of color writers. Like just because it's starting to become like, I guess now is a cool thing. Like everyone's looking for, all right, I need the next. What's the lady that does? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. Shonda Rhimes.
Yeah.
Like I need the next Shonda Rhimes, or I need the next Tanashi Coates, or I need the next Childish Gambino. Yeah. Type shit. And so I think there definitely is a need. Was this something that was this something, a passion that was pre-music? Was like?
Yeah. It's always, I always wanted to be involved in like, cause I always watch movies. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. I'm kind of like broad. I got a passion for like a few different things, but all of them like mean the same amount. I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. But like
definitely.
Music is one of them. Like I'm a nature head. You know what I'm saying? I say music. Sports.
Okay.
I love sports and shit. And then did I say movies?
Yeah. Movies, music, sports, nature.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Part of my shit, and that's just like shit that I'm like really into, like die hard.
I'm gonna ask you about all 3 parts. Right now we on movies.
Yeah.
I have to ask you. I did this with a couple of friends the other day. I was like, who has the top 5? What actor or actress has the top 5 movies right now? Like not right now, but like in their catalog. We look at them and be like, all right, Bruce Willis, he got Die Hard, he got this, he got that. You got Leo DiCaprio, he got Gangs of New York. He has this side that. Who do you think is up there? Stacks up there.
Like Denzel or somebody like that?
I was thinking like Denzel. I was like, but then there's also one of them is got a really good catalog. Tom Cruise.
Don Cheadle is crazy.
Don Cheadle.
He slept on. Don Cheadle big slept on.
I just watched Brooklyn. What is it? What is this joint called?
Finest.
Finest.
Brooklyn's Finest.
Oh yeah, Brooklyn's Finest.
It's not a good film.
It's not that bad.
It was alright. It was when Wesley just got out, so
Yeah.
it was like shock value. We want to see what's going on with Wesley, but I don't let shit fool me with the shock value. But it wasn't a bad film. I'm not gonna say that. I was just playing.
Yeah. Who's one of your favorite actors or actresses?
Viola Davis, Samuel, the greats. You feel me? The greats.
Yeah.
Who's some low key? I'm trying to think of some low key people. That's why I'm not saying the obvious ones, but I just gotta say Samuel. I gotta say motherfucker.
Samuel's got a crazy catalog.
Yeah, and he killed it. He was Jackie Robinson. He was Thurgood Marshall. He was T'Challa.
He's good.
He's good because he does, even before Black Panther, he was putting his work. Like I fuck with that. Yeah. I like Ghost too. Ghost is dope.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm just gonna call him Ghost. His name's Hardwick, right?
Omar Hardwick.
Omar Hardwick. Yeah, he's dope. He say Ghost. I fuck with Ghost. That's too funny.
I mean, Ghost is that's a big character now. Stars pretty much their main show.
Yeah.
All right. So shift back to music. What has been like? I guess. Is this project about to come out? Is that like just like an appetizer for a new album?
All the music is like a piece to the story. I know people be like, oh, this album, this EP, this mixtape, this is a goddamn whatever vinyl cassette deluxe disc. But I feel like everything I drop is gonna be just like another piece of my story. Yeah. My shit, I don't see it. Like, I don't know, when I listen to music, even if it's like whatever type of song, I kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a rant, like I can always see it. I always kind of get a picture of the music. So this is just like another, like, splat, like, of my, you know what I'm saying, my story and my painting and stuff like that. Yeah. Just putting it together.
I'm about to say, does the labels even matter anymore? Because now it seems like everything is just like, just put it up and put the songs together and put it up on streaming, and then call it whatever you want.
Yeah, streaming made everything. So I'm down with everything. I'm trying to stream like everybody else, man.
How many songs do you think you have
in life?
Like that's unrecorded that's in like the hard drive.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to give you direct numbers. It's a lot though. It's more than the average man can handle.
So how often do you record?
I live in the studio. Like it's in my crib, not living it, but I live like. You know what I'm saying? I live in it, literally. So every day of my life, I try to. Even if I'm not on the road, I'm not doing stuff. Like I don't leave the crib. So, do
you record when you get inspiration, or you just like? I mean, this is like a schedule. Like, all right, 7:00, I'm in the studio. I need to just.
When I wake up, that's when I'm most lit. That's when I'm most creative. As soon as I wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? I got like a little weird process and stuff like that. And even if like I don't go record, I make sure I like stay in my room for like an hour after I wake up or 2 hours or something, just write some shit. But inspiration is like daily. And I don't know, I'm inspired when I don't know. That's a real like tricky thing, like inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a perception type thing. Like, what the fuck you think inspires you? You know what I'm saying? You could just see a fucking ladybug on your wall. Oh, shit. Good luck. I'm inspired. You know what I'm saying? Spark something. Or you could just be that nigga, like, every day. I feel like that's me. I just be like, oh, shit. Nigga, I'm up. Let's go. Shit lit. Yeah.
What is your wake-up process?
Huh?
What is your wake-up process?
No, I just wake up, bro. I'm weird. I be trying to leave a little clip, like a blunt, next to the bed so I can wake up and hit it and then go brush my teeth and then start writing. That's been like the past 2 months. Before then, I took like a smooth detox from smoking since like March or some shit like that. Just because I wanted to try a project without it. I failed miserably. But at the same time, like I feel like I came out with the product, you know what I'm saying, that I needed. But yeah, I wake up and I just get right to it because that's when I feel most creative, unless I'm like distracted by some shit. And then I'm thrown off, and then I gotta find another way to channel that shit.
I think what's really cool about you as listening to your music is that your versatility. Like you can start off a song you can make a song that's super rapidy rap. You also come in with the melodies and make even an R&B record, and it's like you just never know what you're going to hear from a J.I.D project.
Yeah.
Is that something, I guess, how do you know what to approach the song as? Is it because of a beat? Is it like a feeling? It's like, I'm going to try this.
I'm a big, like, I try some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of the greatest artists always try shit. They try to manipulate their voices, tones, and shit like that. Like, I just try, like, the most chaotic but organized. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like a fucking a storm, a fucking, I don't know, like a let me think. I don't know. I just try to put that shit together in like a nostalgic but like refreshing way, like some shit you feel like you heard before, but you never heard it. It's new, and it's I don't know. It's a weird way to put it, but that's just the way I see it.
So like in sports, how like you fuck up on the play, or you do like you have a great game, you look back on the tape and be like, oh, I think I could do this better. I think I could try this better. Do you do that with music? Like you, like let's say the Never Story, you look back and be like,
go back,
be like, that was good, but I think I need to hit this more. Or I can try this out a little bit with this.
And take opinions and stuff like that. Like that's when after you gonna drop the project and stuff, you gonna get all type of opinions. You can figure out, you can sift through them. Like, all right, they right, you know what I'm saying, or I ain't gotta really take, you know what I'm saying, a grain of salt. But you can sift through that, and that can help you out a lot. That kind of helped me with mine, and just try to better, you know what I'm saying, do better than your last time. That's what I always try to do. I'm trying to like make a better song, make a better verse, make my voice sound even cooler, or switch something up just to give it a fresh take on it. But yeah, that's
really interesting about taking opinions, because some artists can, and some artists can't. How do you know which opinion is like, oh, that's right, or someone just be like, oh, this nigga just a hater?
That's the funny shit. Like trying to figure out who just hating or whatever. First off, you can't take yourself like too serious to the point where somebody can't tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's hard for people to deal with sometimes when they hear some real shit and they on cloud nine. You know what I'm saying? And they the biggest whatever, and somebody tell you the truth. So that you can't like be too offended all the time. And I don't know. I really know. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Like I don't be having all the answers, but I just be trying to give my insight. In my type of way. But yeah.
I was listening to Spin Village project, last one, and it was just like, damn, what was the Bears Part 2? And I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Like all these people are doing their individual stuff in a high level right now. Like Mariba is killing it with her new music.
Hell yeah.
You're doing good. Irv King doing good. Like everyone within there is making some type of music. I wonder, would you ever come back to do something else again, or just be like, all right, we're on our own, but we're always together type vibe?
No, we already got shit. Like we never start working. So even the stuff that y'all heard are just like sprinkles of stuff that we probably already got that just has to be worked on. And because we always make music, you know what I'm saying? When we came together, it wasn't like, oh, we gotta do this is business, it was like family, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. So everything that came out of that was love, and it all sounded good. We just gotta find a good time to, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody work on the individual shit. So when everybody up there, we just do that shit at the highest level, and then it's like, all right, now let's tour. Now let's do this shit the right way.
That'd be an amazing film to record that.
Yeah, facts.
Sports.
Yes.
NBA, football, tennis. What are you into?
I'm a football, basketball guy. Yeah.
Are you Falcons?
Yeah, Falcons.
I definitely hate you right now. I'm a Giants. I'm a Giants fan. So
but y'all O-line is just trash.
It's horrible.
But our defense is bad too. So
I looked like the Ravens last night. I was like, this is crazy.
I was more impressed by our receiving core, but
yeah, I feel like I get a receiver, have a new speedy receiver, like
crazy
pop up every time.
But Saquon and Odell is two of the greatest players in the NFL.
Look,
ridiculous.
That's the only reason why I watch. I'd be like, all right, let me see what they're going to do.
Odell got his money last night regardless.
Yeah.
And Saquon.
And I like Shepard. We got Ingram.
Collins.
I'm like, all right, let me just watch with these guys.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about like, man, what would it be like to be in the NFL? Like,
hell no.
You was running back or corner?
No, I played corner, keep return, punt return. Fuck that shit. First off, I fuck with the players in the league solely off because I got homies that's in the league that take care of their family and do all of that shit. But fuck them niggas, bro. Yeah. Fuck the NFL. Fuck Roger Goodell. All them niggas. Niggas is goofy. Them niggas is not respecting the culture of the black people. You know what I'm saying? Or just because, you know, the whole Colin shit, like, they goofy, my nigga. And I only watch it because I know niggas is taking care of their families, and they could have been like, I know some of the worst niggas in the NFL right now. Like, I'm like, you a millionaire. You like, well, I'm happy for you. You got a family, change your life and stuff like that. But I know it's like some crazy. But that to me is like, oh, it's saving lives, but at the same time, it's taking lives because of CTE and shit. It's more the NBA's really got it fixed. The NBA lit.
Yeah.
The NBA lit.
Right?
Compared as far as the league, you know what I'm saying? But
top to bottom, only thing I don't like about the NBA is the whole you have to cover up certain like tattoos because of branding. Like the Supreme joint with JR.
Yo, that is hilarious. I feel like the NBA fucks with their players so much that you gotta give. You know what I'm saying? They gotta give something. You feel me? Or I don't know the ins and outs of that shit, but all I know is like, all right, y'all get to do so much of this shit opposed to these niggas that can't even like tell them how they feel about black people getting killed
without getting banned.
Like, no, you're disrespecting the flag. Like, no, that's not what it's about. They don't even give a fuck.
So that brings back to the NFL because like I was having mixed emotions about the Colin Kaepernick Nike thing. Because I was like, all right, this is kind of mutually beneficial because I can understand why it makes totally sense as a business wise why Nike will go with Colin because they're going to get stupid amount of money because it's just politically correct to go with that. Yeah. And so more people, it'll be a lot more people cheering than burning their shit. But I'm also like, damn, are we getting used? I'm like, I'm not sure. Probably is. Damn. Just because like the NFL still hasn't got him back in the league. Mm-hmm. But I was like, maybe this is a step forward. So I'm like, what do you think? What is your opinion?
As far as Nike, what they did was hella commendable. Yeah. That's fire. Like, that's a genius move. And for, like, this is like a universal thing. People of color make shit cool. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Like, I don't want to seem like that guy, but.
Oh, it's in right now.
It's kind of, I don't know. We make shit cool. So, them going with that decision was super fly. And what Colin did for it, I don't even feel like he's not tripping on football no more. Like even wanting to after his moment passed, I feel like he put that in the, you know what I'm saying, on the back burners. Like, all right, let me move forward with this whole message that he's trying to kick.
I think so.
That's super dope. Like, I don't know. I like it. People try to make it more like, I don't know. Yeah.
Because people tell me like, oh no, did you use this? Blah blah. I'm just like, no shit. Like, they're not gonna make, and no business is gonna make a move without it being beneficial. Yeah. But I'm just like, I think it's a step because
that was a big step.
It's a huge platform. And
major corporation.
Yeah, major corporation put pressure on the league, et cetera, et cetera. It's like I'm like, damn, maybe that's why Eric Reed back in the league now.
Eric Reed is back in the league. And did you see when they played the Eagles? You see, he just had some words with Malcolm Jenkins. You feel me? But he called him a sellout.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah. I like people who stand for shit like that. Bro, Stills for Miami, still kneeling. They just don't put it on camera, but he's one of the best wideouts in the league, so you can't cut this man.
Exactly. Like, it's crazy. Like, I saw that, and I saw his a little scuffle he had with Ertz, and I was like, oh, Eric Reed, man, I'm glad he's back in the league.
Yeah, because he's great, bro. I wish the Falcons would have got him, which is crazy because we just lost our boy. Yeah.
NBA, what's your team?
Lakers.
Lakers.
This is not a recent thing. Everybody in here can vouch for me. I've been a fan because I started watching Kobe first when he came into the league. I just remember I was a little kid. I was like, it's crazy. So follow Kobe, and ever since, even when they was down, even when they was losing, I was still rocking with him. So I told niggas 3 years ago, I said, Bron is coming to the Lakers. I said it, and he pulled up, and we here.
How far do you think they're going? It's looking scary right now.
Nah, bro. Last night, bro, we good. It's, bro, ship. Blind faith, right?
Which do you think? What about Lonzo Ball? You think he's gonna ever get the starting job back?
The baller brand. He's gonna be good regardless. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter if he start or not. Yeah. He probably, I don't know how this shit goes. I don't even I'm from Atlanta, so we get the games like late as hell. So sometimes I'm doing some other shit, so I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I see every game, but I'm a huge fan of the Lakers. Yeah. I don't really watch the host like that. I'm a fan. If they win, I'll be like, good job. But LA.
I'm about to say, what's the energy with Trae Young being in Atlanta right now?
He's crazy. Yeah, he's super dope. That's all I seen. I seen him go crazy the other night. I ain't really in the city. Like, I be traveling. I'm never really home, so I I try to like get a little dose of Atlanta when I get there, but I really stay in and record, and then might step out, go to the hood or something. I don't know.
What's why nature? What made you get into nature?
I feel like my mom and my pops, they always was like real big adventurers and stuff like that. They from the country, you know what I'm saying? So I remember being a kid, like going like barely being able to goddamn hold a rod, but fishing, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn shooting guns and doing all country shit. And then I always watched National Geographics, and I always tried to, I don't know, I just love animals and shit like that. I think animals are like way cooler than people.
Do you have a favorite animal?
No, it's like saying, hey, do you have a favorite person? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got no favorite animal. I really fuck with them all, but I like African fish eagles. And turtles, all type of turtles.
Turtles, yeah.
I fuck with turtles. Actually, turtles top 3 for me.
Yeah, turtles are solid.
And then, okay, of course, lions and all that shit is cliche, but like, look up an African fish eagle. Shit's crazy.
Oh man. So I think one thing that's really cool about you and just talking to you just now is that your interest. I think because as a fan, people are like so like interesting rappers rap, and that's all they do. And he likes like how athletes is like, all right, you just into that, and they kind of shun away like if you're doing other stuff. It's like, oh, why are you doing that for? Why make some music? We want an album. Yeah. Or like, oh, who cares about if you want to write a book? Like, just play football.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah. So it's cool to hear that you into so many things. It's just like, and you equally invested in all of them. Yeah. I guess, how do you find time to do everything, or just like to put your energy into it?
The nature part of it, that's not really nothing.
Like,
that's life. I can turn on National Geographic, I'm going to sleep. Oh, I learned some new shit. Or I travel or some shit. And I always, that's the thing, when I go traveling, like when we do these shows, like, and all this shit, I make sure I'm like, yo, what's the, you know what I'm saying? What's the animal? What type of, you know what I'm saying? I try and figure shit like that out. Sports is sports. When I find the time to watch it, I watch it. What the shit that's activated is the movies and the music right now. That's what's activated for me right now. Like, that's daily thought every time. Trying to put in some type of creativity or some type of something into it to like keep that shit going and keep the light fucking lit. Yeah.
You're also really good on Twitter. I know.
Yeah.
I'm
a troll. I'm a rapper troll though. Like from the opposite side, I'm trying to get like 6ix9ine levels. Lit. I love what he does.
You really be answering fans and be like, just calling shit out, and I'd be like,
because it's real people, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. If tomorrow everybody unfollow me on everything, right now with what I've done with music so far, I've never seen this shit really like. I'm good. Go ahead. Please. I'm good. Y'all got the never story shit fine. I'll be cool. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm taking care of my family. Yeah. I'm gonna waste this shit. I'm smarter than all these niggas. I'm gonna triple this shit up the real way, bro. I could do shit that I always wanted to do, bro. Like, and just with a little bit of time that I've, you know what I'm saying? So some niggas like Jay-Z, I know he was licking his chops looking at the game, because I could see like niggas who smart move certain type of ways. So I try to like replicate that shit. Not even replicate it, but just give my own twist and just be like one of the great people. But if that shit don't work out, like that shit not gonna be, I'm gonna be hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna, I lost followers. They're not liking my picture no more. Nigga, fuck that. I'm finna go make like 20 kids. Yeah.
I be every time you go live on like Instagram or Twitter, I'd be like, yo, I gotta check this out, because it used to be funny. Like, I remember one time I think, what was the video? The most recent one, I think he was just throwing socks and saying stuff.
I was in Paris. I was drunk, bro. It was lit. I just had a good time, and I was in there by myself. Yeah. And I was talking about the project and just talking about. I was explaining the song 151 that just dropped, and we were just talking about that shit. And that shit got hella like emotional. And then that shit got fun. I was just drunk, you know, being me.
And I think that's really. I think people appreciate that, because it just shows that that you're human. Yeah. Like, you're just like, hey, like. Same thing as same person, same type of person as y'all. Just make music.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool, man. I'm gonna start. I don't be really tripping on shit.
Should host a Twitter show.
Huh?
Should host a Twitter show.
They gotta up the check. Nothing for free. I do it though. I will do that shit great. I'm actually pretty funny.
I think you are. And then the last thing we usually do is if you had to give advice to anybody, any artists out there, what would be that advice you give them?
Damn, I hate being so generic, but that shit is true though, bro. Like niggas be saying like, all right, you gotta be consistent. You gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Find out what you want to do. I hate saying shit like that, but it's really the fucking truth. Cause literally, when I figured out what I was gonna do with this shit, I studied. I was like, all right, fuck it, boom, finna be a rapper. I went and got some neck tats. Literally, with the first thing I did, I literally got my neck tatted.
Mm-hmm.
Start fucking watching YouTube videos of like Jay-Z, like Nas, like Outkast, like Goody Mob, just wild shit. Just listen to all this shit. I'm like, damn, all right, these niggas all got albums. Dug into their albums. At first I was listening to the songs, then I started getting albums in around like 2012, 2013. I probably was just going through hella albums, just taking CDs and shit, because I had a CD player in my car.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking CDs from my brothers, taking CDs from everyone, just listening to these shits, living with them shits, like sleeping in my car sometimes, listen to albums and just studying them shit. Like, how do these niggas rap? Like, even Doris Earl album came out like 13, 14.
2013.
13, yeah. And I was like, oh shit, like, the way he raps, he's from fucking West Coast, but he got like a dialect, like, it kind of East Coast a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he says his shit is like, I don't know, I was just studying little shit about how you can transcend like blend fucking accents and stuff from different coasts that people use, and just different ways. I don't know, just little things that I would just peep in, and I would turn that shit into a song for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, facts. And I got a particular sound, like my voice is different, and I know how to use it a lot of different ways. That's why I be trying to sing and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you just got to be consistent with everything and try to find out what's authentic about you, and then, you know what I'm saying, what would draw people to you,
Mm-hmm.
and exploit that shit, hold that shit out, pimp it out,
Mm-hmm.
until whenever, you know what I'm saying. But that's what it is. You got to pull that light out of yourself, type shit.
Nice, awesome, man. Thank you, Preet, for being on the show.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
Awesome. That's today's episode of Soundcheck, and definitely be on the lookout for DiCaprio 2 to hit all streaming platforms. You can listen to more episodes of Soundcheck and keep up with everything Hypebeast Radio at hypebeast.com/radio. Subscribe to Soundcheck on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, Overcast, or whatever you listen to the podcast on. Feel free to reach out to me on Twitter at ECM_LP and follow Hypebeast Music for more original content and music news. Let us know who you'd like to have in the show, and thank you for listening to Soundcheck.